for the BRC Criterium Championship. Talking to Mike Zachin and Craig Thomas. Placing 4th and 3rd, right, in the road race yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you guys were just saying that you don't feel you have the sprint that some of the other people do. You're going to try an early breakaway today?
Well, I don't know. It all depends, I think, how things shape up. We've worked well together yesterday, bridging the gap, and if the two fellas in front of us are content to sit in the pack, maybe we will.
That's right. Now, there's those two people who beat you yesterday who are ahead of you after yesterday and after the time trial today, right?
Yeah.
So, Craig, you feel the same way? You're going to try to make an early break today, not be involved in a field sprint?
Most definitely. I don't have the sprint that either one of those two do, so definitely would like to have something like that happen.
Now, where do you think is a good place in this course to break? Where can we look for you to make the big move?
It all depends, I think, how things happen. You never know.
Seems as though we're going to have a small field, so it could happen just about any point.
It is windy out here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only problem. So I think that'll discourage any solo breakaways.
But sometimes going right into that wind, you can surprise the field down the backstretch.
Sometime, and sometimes you can also kill yourself too, but it's worth a try sometime.
All right, well, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yep, just got it a little while ago. This past Sunday.
So, Ted, how do you feel after yesterday's race?
Exhausted.
Really?
Yes.
You think it might hurt you today? Tiredness? You think the tiredness might hurt you today?
No, I'm gonna wait about 20 laps through. I'm gonna go for a solo sprint.
Yeah, you going
myself.
Solo 20 to go?
Solo 20 to go.
Okay, you heard it here, sports fans. So you're checking out that bike. You think you might rip it off after the race, perhaps?
I'm thinking about it. Not bad. No, I just raise the seat a little bit higher, the handlebars, and I'll be all set.
Yeah, it's a nice looking bike.
Hi, Chuck. Where were you at the time trials this morning?
I was eating croissants and drinking coffee and reading the New York Times. So, how do you feel about your chances of taking the women's division here?
I think it's very good.
Uh-huh.
As long as I don't get a flat.
Okay, and that's probably related to the fact that you're the only woman going for that medal.
Actually, all I want to do is really just get a real good time now. I just want to place real well amongst the whole group.
How'd the time trial go for you?
It went real well. Real well. It wasn't quite as breezy as I thought it was going to be.
What'd you ride? What time did you get?
I don't know. I've got to check.
Okay, well, good luck getting ready here for the race.
Thank you.
They're coming. They're coming. They're going to get them. So here they are. Here's the results wagon. Here's the results wagon.
Here's Chris Ryan looking at the results of the time trial, and it appears that there was a problem with the stopwatch this morning. Very interesting story developing here. A lot of the results for the time trial are questionable. It seems that some of the times are off by as much as 15 seconds or more.
These are all, but that's not fair to the people down here that we have.
And the problem is that some of the times they know accurately, and some of the times they don't. So it would be unfair to the people where they're not sure of the time. Chris has just said they're considering throwing out the entire time trial stage from the GC categorization. See Mike Zachin looking over Chris's shoulder here. Yeah, you can talk now. We're talking to Dave Ruggiero here, who is the Laughing Alley representative to BRC. It looks like Dave has some stuff from Laughing Alley that he's donating to the club. What's going on here, Dave?
Well, Jim, the owner of Laughing Alley and the sponsor of BRC, presenting for Preems today a pair of rims, Fiamme Orgal.
This for Preems to run the criterium right now.
Yes.
Great, good.
Both A's and B's to be split up by BRC members as they see fit.
Nice rims.
Jersey.
Yeah, these are a series of Fiamme Orgals, which are pretty good rims. In the jersey and a few other things. Pump, great.
A few extra clothes, some cold weather wear.
Great.
Feature rate today.
Super.
Some tires, lube,
Can't be toe clips.
A couple of
Steel,
blue there.
sorry.
These are good tires.
The steel ones are better anyway.
There are a couple of very good tires here, so I think that this race will definitely have a lot of preams, and I'd like to personally thank Laughing Alley for donating this. Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you. Of course, thanks to Jim De Silva for doing that.
Now, are these items all going for preams in today's race?
Yes,
That's what they're here for?
We'll split them up half and half and give half to the A's and half to the B's. That would be a fair thing to do.
Well, that should help make the race a little more exciting today.
Definitely. That sounds good. Thank you. You're welcome. Very good.
Okay, we're talking to Steve Bellefieu, who came in third in yesterday's road race. Now, I understand you had some trouble at the start of the time trial this morning, Steve. Can you tell us about that?
Well, yeah, good old famous coming in late, myself and Steve Jean. We got there, no warm-up. We drove around the course once. You know, I had trouble getting into the clips, but you know, for being cold and not warmed up, I thought I rode fairly well.
Now, Greg LeMond started the Tour de France with the same kind of trouble in the prologue time trial there, and you know he went on to medal in the race. So
medal in the race, yeah. Well, due to the time errors and things, they're throwing it out, so we never know what happened.
So that's for sure. Now they're throwing out the time trial from this stage race.
You know, it's kind of bad. You know, Tom Pierce, he rode a really good race, and he had his personally timed. You know, I had planned on doing that, but due to getting late, you know, I couldn't start my watch and get in. But, you know, Le Mans went on and win, but not quite here.
But the time trial tends to separate people time-wise, so there's going to be a lot more people bunched up on the time after they throw that out.
Yeah, it's going to be, you know, just like two crits, you know, whatever it was yesterday. It's just going to go in today with small gaps. With Ted, I think he's the leader, having a 45-second lead over the people in the main field.
Now, he has that lead because, although he was only second yesterday, he got some time bonus preams?
Time bonus, he won both time bonuses, and he got second place, which was also good for 21 seconds, I believe.
Do you have any particular strategy for today's race? Go early, sit back for a field sprint?
Well, sit back early, go for both the time bonuses, and in the end, make a move.
Make a move meaning try to get away from the field?
Possibly.
All right, well, we'll
see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Steve.